When starting an Amazon business, there's been an unreasonable narrative floating around the Amazon space that you must leverage credit cards by maxing out your credit limit and sell your inventory as fast as you can. Now, while I do agree that managing your cash flow is super imperative in this business, if you're already not responsible with credit cards in your personal life, or maybe you're not educated about credit cards in your personal life, I 100% suggest educating yourself first before you start jumping in and looking at business credit cards. Now, in addition to that, you may not even get approved for some of these business credit cards because your credit score is not up to par. So when you are ready, there are a few business credit cards that I do suggest that I'll go over in this video that I use currently. What is going on, Amazon sellers? Welcome to the Flips Nations channel. My name is Rob and I do about $25K a month in sales on Amazon FBA's platform, doing primarily online arbitrage. Now, before I continue with this video, I just want to preface by saying this is not any kind of professional credit card advice. Although using credit and leveraging credit in this business does help you scale, please be responsible and get educated first, or have some responsibility before applying for any kind of business credit. Now, in the description below, you will find a link to the free Amazon FBA Flips Nation Discord group, jam-packed with information. I have a 3-part online arbitrage course waiting for you, so please do take advantage of that. In addition to that, the group also has a free community, free chat, and other free resources. Hope to see you there. If this video does help you out, please do drop me a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Now, on to the video. All right, so assuming you are educated with credit cards and applying for a business line of credit, we can continue with this video. So I use 3 separate business credit cards in my Amazon business. And so I feel like I have experience using them every single day and every single month. So I feel like I'm in a position to go over their benefits as well as their disadvantages, each respective one. In addition to that, I'll also show you where to go to apply for these credit cards and your chances of getting approved. So we'll jump over to my screen. I'll go over them. They're not in any sort of order. I'll just go over the information on each of them and you can decide on what you think is the best fit for you. Let's jump over to my screen now. All right, so first card that I'll be going over of the 3 that I'll suggest, and I'll go over the advantages and disadvantages. So here it is, the first one, the Capital One Spark Business, one of the best business cards as far as cashback. Cashback is big for all of us doing online arbitrage. And so Capital One Spark Business has 3 different tiers, if you will. So let me just go through here. The first one, the far left, the Spark 2% Cash Plus, that is the one that I currently have, and it is paramount again for all online arbitrage users because it's 2% cash back on all your purchases, right? So now that means when you make a purchase, you get your cash back from Rakuten or Top Cashback. You also get the rewards on the site. You also will be using maybe any discounted gift cards. And then finally, you'll get your 2% cash back from this credit card as well. So you get all those kind of cash back opportunities. And this kind of puts the cherry on top. In addition to that, another element of how I evaluate if the credit card is indeed beneficial is its promotional offer. So $1,000 free money in the first 6 months, in addition to $200 cash bonus every year you spend $200,000 or more. In addition to that, there's no preset spending limit for these cards, or at least for this card in particular. Now, one of the things that is glaring is, of course, this $150 annual fee, which kind of sucks. And also, you must pay your full balance every month, or there will be penalties. And finally, you do need a phenomenal credit score to get approved for this card. And as far as what range you want your credit to be, I've got this resource from NerdWallet. They are recommending for this card, you do need a credit score in between 720 to 850 to get approved for this card. Okay, so moving on to the next tier, that is the Spark 1.5% Cash Select. So juxtaposed to the first Spark 2% counterpart, you can get $500 in promotional benefits when you spend 4.5K in the first 3 months. Then you get unlimited 1.5% cash back. So not as good as 2%, but 1.5% on every single purchase is still really good. The negatives, of course, also 0 annual fee, which is also a huge plus. And the downside is And there is an interest rate of 17 to 24%. So it is not good to carry a balance on this card because this interest rate is so high and would essentially just kill your profits if you leave a balance like this. Again, you do need a very good credit score to get approved for this card. Let me jump back over to NerdWallet. For NerdWallet, it is recommending also 720 to 850 to get approved for this card. And just a little thing from them, they say that this card is a good fit for business that often pay in full and want no annual fee, while as a 2% cash plus, this card is a good fit for businesses that will always pay in full and want no preset spending limit. All right. And then the last tier is Capital One's 1.5% cash select. So right off the bat, there is absolutely no annual fee, $0 annual fee, and you get 1.5% on everything, which is always great. In addition to that, another big element that can be looked at as a benefit for some users is zero intro APR for 12 months. So 0% interest for 12 months. And after that, it is a pretty high interest rate after that, 20 to 28%. Man, this card is a good fit for businesses that want to carry a balance with an introductory APR, meaning an introductory 0% APR. So this is another huge benefit. The 0% interest in the first 12 months, which again is a big leverage play if you want to capitalize on cash flow and leaving a balance. Now, just to break that aspect down, let's say you want to spend $10,000 in inventory each month with this card. As most of you know, Amazon pays out daily. So maybe you want to keep spending as you get your payouts, as well as you can leave a balance on your card that you can constantly pay the balance with your payouts and continue to spend instead of having to pay the balance in full each cycle with the Spark 2% cash plus. You do have the luxury to leave a balance and not accrue any penalties for the first 12 months with this card. This one requires just good credit. So if you don't have the best credit, this is probably your best shot. Jumping back over to NerdWallet, they suggest to get approved for this card, you do need something in the range of 690 to 719 to get approved for this card, the 1.5% cash select. Okay. So now, as far as between these three cards, it is really predicated on what your capital is, what your goals are, and of course your credit score. But overall, great business card for maximum cashback potential, which is something that I look for as far as just maximizing my earning potential to get pretty much free money, free cashback every cycle. Just to reiterate, if your credit is excellent and you still want to carry a balance, this might be the card to go for. If your interest is not really carrying a balance, you have the capital, you know what you're doing, this card might be the move for you. And right here is, something in between. If you are interested in starting an application to Capital One for these three business cards, I do have a link below to take you to this site. All right, now moving on to the next card. All right, so the next card that I use and suggest is the American Express Blue Business Cash Card. They do have a American Express Business Plus credit card. However, that's more geared towards points. So as a result, this is the business card that I'm going to suggest. Let's move over and go through the benefits of this card. So right off the bat, you can see there is a $250 promotional offer that you can receive just by getting approved for this card. It'll appear on your statement as credit, just so long as you make $3,000 in purchases in the first 3 months. Now let me scroll down and we can go through more of their benefits. So $0 annual fee, something else I look for. This is really paramount for me, at least. I just knowing that I don't have to pay them an annual fee every year is peace of mind. Another huge benefit is the 0% intro APR. Again, just to reiterate what I said on the Capital One cards, though at least the last one, the 0% in the first 12 months is a big leverage play. If you want to leave a balance, you don't want to spend all your money at the end of the cycle, you want to leave a balance, you can keep improving your cash flow. 0% interest on the first 12 months might be something that appeals to you. It does appeal to me. So that is one of the reasons I got this card as well. Jump over to rewards benefits. 2% cash back is great, of course, on all eligible purchases up to $50,000. So it's not on every single purchase. It's on all eligible purchases. And 1% cash back after you spent that $50K in that year on everything thereafter. and it's going to be automatically credited to your statements. And I'm just over here on what that eligibility really means for the 2%. Because eligible purchases are purchased for goods and service minus returns and other credits. Eligible purchases do not include fees or interest charges, purchase of traveler checks, purchase of reloading or prepaid cards, gift cards, person-to-person payments, and that's kind of it. It doesn't say anything about like something that's more glaring that we would be concerned about. So it looks like, based on what they say right here, it's pretty much going to be 2% cash back on all our purchases as far as inventory. As far as for the business, you should be good to go for 2%. All right, so let's jump back over. I will say another favorable thing about Amex is that it's excellent when it comes to security. It has excellent customer support if you ever have issues on charges or lost packages. That's why I really like using the Amex card over all my other 3 cards. And again, there is a referral link in the description below if you're interested in applying for this card or just jumping over to this site just to look at more into their rewards details. So overall, like I said, it has pretty good, really good cashback program. It has the intro offer as well, $250. It also has 0% APR if you're interested in that. So overall, it hits all the benefits that I look for in a card. So the only final thing is NerdWallet claims that your credit score has to be from good to excellent. So a range of 690 to 850, which is kind of surprising. I thought it would be more than 690 as I thought you'd need excellent credit for this card. So if you, again, this is not my take. This is what NerdWallet is saying. 690 to 850 is what they recommend that you have for your chances to get approved for this card. Okay. So the next card we will go over to is Chase. Chase's Inc. business credit cards. Now they have quite a few of them, but I'm going to go over the one that I use, that I recommend. It is going to be the Inc. Business Unlimited. So it's this one right here. So I'm going to click Learn More so I can go over all the benefits here. Okay, so as you know by now, the main things I look for, and we will go over them. So right now, right off the top, we see a whopping $900 cashback bonus, which is crazy. It's crazy because when I first applied for this last year, the bonus offer was $750. So they've upped it by $150. This is the highest cashback promotional offer. Cashback. This is the highest promotional offer I've seen in any card. So $900. You do have to spend $6,000 in purchases in the first 3 months. So roughly $2,000 every month. Not bad. And unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase made for your business. That's huge. 0% intro APR. Now, just to reiterate, this 0% APR is big for people that want to leverage that balance. The 0.8%, no penalties, no interest on your balance. And no annual fee is also excellent. Where does it say that? I know it says that here somewhere. Okay, right here. So no annual fee. So overall, this card is excellent. Let me go and see what NerdWallet says as far as what kind of credit score that you may need. And just like the Amex Cash Blue, NerdWallet is saying a range of 690 to 850. So anywhere between good to excellent will get you approved for this card. So again, this hits every single benefit that I look for with flying colors. A huge $900 promotional offer, 1.5% cash back on every single purchase, and a 0% intro APR. That's insane. I will say that Chase pales in comparison to Amex as far as covering you in case you have any issues on lost packages or charges. So just to keep that in mind, Amex customer service is off the charts. Chase is still good, but it's just not anywhere near Amex's level. But still, overall, this is an excellent card. All right, so there you have it. The Capital One Spark for business, Amex Cash Blue for business, and Chase Unlimited for business. Those are 3 that I use and I recommend that you guys use if you are a beginner in the Amazon FBA space. If your credit score isn't perfect, excellent. So even if you have good to excellent credit score, obviously I've named quite a few cards in this video that you can still go for and your chances of getting approved is still good. So if I haven't hammered this point already, I'm just going to do it one more time. What you want to look for is cashback benefits of your business credit card, since you'll be buying inventory and can stack that on top of your Rakuten Top Cashback as well as discounted gift cards. No annual fees is a huge plus, and promotional cash offers like Chase's $900. That is insane again. So it's free money, right? So why not? And finally, if you're one who wants to improve your cash flow, if maybe you're just getting low on capital, but you are really good at managing your money, managing your balances on your credit cards, the 0% interest does have its benefits. Don't get a card if you're intending to do that has a huge interest on your balance, because it's going to just kill your profits. And finally, look for something that has a $0 annual fee. Personally, for me, of all the three, I do like Amex the most because it checks off all of these, albeit does not give as much of a promo offer like Chase does. So if you do the math, maybe that $900 kind of just overwhelms all the other benefits. So maybe that's why you want to go with the Chase. All right, that wraps it up. I appreciate you guys for watching. If this did benefit you in any sort of way, please do drop a like on this video and do consider subscribing to the channel. Again, below there is a link to the free Amazon FBA Discord group, free information, free course, and there is coaching there from me personally if you are so interested. Just please remember not to believe the narrative that you must max out your credit cards in order to truly scale. Don't use the money if you don't have it yet. Don't leverage if you're not responsible yet. Use your own money for now, and once you start getting some sort of experience with the business, then consider start using credit to truly scale. Now, until next video, guys, see you later.